What if the version of you that keeps self-sabotaging, the one that feels stuck, anxious, or never enough, isn't actually broken? What if it's just a hidden part of you screaming to be seen? And what if I told you that in the next 21 days, you could finally face that hidden part, have a conversation with it, and literally rewire your brain so the old patterns dissolve forever? Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Stay with me, because today I'm pulling back the curtain on something most people will never dare to try. Welcome to Shadow Work. Do this for 21 days and rewire your brain. If you've ever felt like you're fighting an invisible enemy inside your own head, this video is going to change everything. I'm not here to give you fluffy affirmations or temporary motivation. I'm going to show you the exact daily practice that thousands of people are using right now to do deep shadow work and actually rewire their brain in just 21 days. But I'm not going to tell you what this is yet. First, you need to understand why it works and why most people fail at shadow work before they even begin. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever exploded at someone over something tiny and thought, where did that come from? Or caught yourself repeating the same toxic relationship pattern for the 10th time? Or felt a sudden wave of shame when you finally got what you wanted? That's your shadow talking. Shadow work is the psychological and spiritual process of facing the parts of yourself that you've pushed into the unconscious, the anger, the jealousy, the fear, the not good enough stories, the inner child wounds you've been carrying since childhood. Carl Jung called it the thing a person has no wish to be. And here's the part nobody tells you. Every time you ignore your shadow, your brain actually strengthens the neural pathways that keep you stuck. But when you finally turn toward it with awareness, something magical happens. Your brain starts to rewire itself. Still with me? Good, because this is where it gets interesting. Your brain is not fixed, it's plastic. Neuroplasticity is real. Every single day, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are either reinforcing old highways in your brain or building brand new ones. Shadow work is one of the most powerful ways to do that on purpose. When you bring repressed emotions into conscious awareness, instead of numbing them or projecting them onto others, your amygdala, the fear center, starts to calm down. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation, gets stronger. Studies on mindfulness-based shadow work practices show measurable changes in brain structure after just 3 weeks. Gray matter increases in areas linked to self-compassion. The default mode network, the rumination network, quiets down. In other words, you literally rewire your brain. But here's the catch most gurus won't tell you. You can't just think positive your way out of the shadow. You have to do the work, daily, for 21 days straight. Why exactly 21 days? Because that's approximately how long it takes for new neural pathways to become the dominant route in your brain instead of the old ones. It's the sweet spot where habit meets transformation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what exactly do I do every day? I'm going to tell you in just a moment, but first I need you to make a promise to yourself. If you're only here for a quick fix or to watch and forget, this won't work. Shadow work only rewires your brain when you show up consistently and face what most people run from. Still here? Good, because what I'm about to share is the exact 21-day protocol that has helped people finally heal their inner child, stop self-sabotage, and step into the most authentic version of themselves. Here it is. The practice that does shadow work and rewires your brain in 21 days is called the Shadow Mirror Method. It takes only 15 to 20 minutes every single day, no fancy tools required. Here's exactly what you do every day for the next 21 days. Step 1, the 5-minute shadow activation. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself dead in the eyes. Say out loud, I am willing to see what I've been hiding from myself. Then close your eyes and ask, what part of me feels rejected right now? Don't force an answer. Just sit with the question for 60 seconds. Let whatever emotion or memory arises come up. This is shadow work in action. Step 2, the 10-minute shadow journal. Open your journal and write answers to these 3 exact prompts every single day, no skipping. 1. What did my shadow show me today that I normally push away? 2. If this part of me could speak, what would it say I'm afraid to admit? 3. What new belief would I rather wire into my brain? Then write that new belief 7 times like a mantra. This is where the rewiring happens. You're not just venting, you're consciously replacing old neural pathways with new ones. Step 3. The 3-minute integration breath. Place one hand on your heart and one on your stomach. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6. On the exhale, silently say, I accept you. You belong here. You're telling your nervous system it's safe to integrate the shadow instead of fighting it. That's it. Do this exact sequence every day for 21 days and your brain will start defaulting to the new integrated version of you. Pro tips to actually finish the 21 days. Do it at the same time every day. Habit stacking works wonders. Tell one person you're doing this challenge. Accountability skyrockets completion rates. And if you miss a day, don't quit. Just restart the counter. The magic is in the streak. Biggest mistake people make? They expect the shadow to be nice. It won't. It will show you ugly truths. That's the point. The discomfort is the rewiring. After 21 days of this shadow work practice, most people report dramatic reduction in self-sabotage, deeper self-love and confidence, old triggers losing their power, and a literal feeling that their brain feels different, because it is different. You rewired it. So here's your challenge right now. Comment below with the word shadow if you're committing to the 21-day protocol. And if you want the printable 21-day shadow journal with all the prompts already laid out, plus bonus audio guided versions, click the link in the description. I made it free for the first 500 people who comment shadow. You've spent years running from your shadow. Now it's time to face it and finally rewire your brain. This has been Shadow Work. Do this for 21 days and rewire your brain. I'll see you in the comments and inside the next 21 days.